Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to if you are brand new. I'm so happy to have you here. Today we are going to be doing another harvest vlog. Just have some things that need to be picked and I figured I'd bring you guys with me. I mean, harvest content is good content, right? It must be. But we have some bush beans, some dragon tongue bush beans, some Kentucky Wonder pole beans, and then we have some yellow crookneck squash, which they're not yellow crookneck squash, but that's what the seed packet was from Burpee. So we shall see. And I have a new tripod, so we will also see how this guy works. But let's get into it. So yeah, we might also have some other things, but stay tuned. We have some squash right here. I'm gonna move my harvest basket. I can't get in that. We have a few that are ready, so I'll just cut these. Few squash. Moving over this way, I have no tomatoes yet, sadly. But we do have some cucumbers here that need to be picked. I hate the spikes on cucumbers, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think anybody likes them, but I really hate them. So it's just where I stand on that matter. I don't know where the thing is for this. These are Bush Champion cucumbers. I'll show them to you once I get them out of the area. This is one, not the best looking one. And then this one, which looks a little bit better. I'll pick the ones on this side on camera, and then I will go behind the trellis to pick the other ones, or just have them all right here, either way. And the interesting thing about pole beans is the more that you pick them, the more that they will continue to grow. So if you let them go to seed, which is just letting the pods develop inside, they will stop because their job is done. They've reproduced all that they've needed to do. Another interesting fact about pole beans is that they will grow to the given space that you have them, height-wise first before they start setting any flowers. So these guys grew up to the top of my arch trellis and into the center before they started going down, and that's when they started putting on flowers after they had already reached that. So if you give them 18 foot tall to grow, they're going to grow that 18 foot. So it's very interesting. And they will hide from you, I tell you that. And you'll go back through and you'll find more, and you're doing like what I'm doing now, and you'll be like, oh my gosh. I'm here just on the inside, y'all. And I'm still leaving a lot on the inside of this. They're just not ready yet, but I wanted to pick the ones that were getting a bit closer to needing to be picked. There's a bee. And not the bee. Now on to bush beans. Dragon tongue bush beans. This is going to be the best view you guys are going to be able to get. I'm sorry for that. I've been picking beans off of the dragon tongues. I've picked quite a few bundles of them. Sorry, I really enjoy these beans. Just because, not just because of their look, but because they taste phenomenal. So that's one reason. And bush beans also just, bush beans are good. And you get so many usually at one time. Same concept. These guys will put out more flowers the more you harvest them. So I recommend harvesting young because bush beans are really finicky. doing a larger harvest of the, or a larger planting of these later this year. But I do like companion planting them with my on-deck variety of corn. If you're wanting a bunch of harvests of them back to back throughout the season, I would recommend planting every between 2 and 4 weeks. And during a certain point, you will have a lot, but then it'll die down for 2 weeks, and then it'll pick back up. And then that's really great for preserving them. When you cook them, they do turn green. Any that I've found, any colored beans lose their coloring when they're cooked. Okay, I think that's everything. I think that's everything. This is everything that we have, y'all. Wait a second, let me get my trellis back, or my tripod back in. This is everything. We have 3 yellow crookneck squash, 2 Bush Champion cucumbers, some Kentucky Wonder pole beans, and then some Dragon Tongue bush beans. I'm gonna go over here and check something else and see if we could potentially have one of those. But we will see. No, I think these guys could still use a little bit more time. Yeah, they can still use a little bit more time. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining me on that harvest video. There will be many more to come for different ones. Sometimes it's going to be zinnias, and maybe we could harvest some today. Why not? Let's harvest some for the fun of it. These guys are huge. This is as big as my hand. I love this coloring on this. It's the same, I've mentioned it before. It's the red orange on the outside, and it goes into purple centers, and then the newer ones that are coming out are almost like a fire color. I love them. And I'll be doing this in a shorter video. One way to tell if they're ready is if you do this and they wiggle or they stay still. I'm trying to find one that's not ready. This, I would say, is not ready because it's just sitting there wiggling. This one, it's not wiggling at all, so this one's ready. And that is how you tell, yeah, this is a good one. Not ready. Even if you hold it up here, it's still gonna wiggle. So they're not ready. But something like this one's ready because it's not wiggling. So this video doesn't get too incredibly long. I'm going to go ahead and harvest a bunch of them, and then I will be back here and showing you guys what all we picked. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some shots of everything. But as you can see, I mean, we had the squash, we had the cucumbers, we had the beans, and now we have the sunflower, or not the sunflowers, the zinnias. I think this is a pretty nice basket if you ask me. Thank you guys for watching this little harvest video. I hope I can inspire you guys to do something like this in your own gardens. That is really my whole hope here. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye, y'all.